Alright, what's up everyone? Now Nintendo just got done with their conference and I'm gotta make this fast because they had a whole bunch of information. A lot more than the Xbox One. Now, I was a little bit late, but when I joined in, they were talking about Legend of Zelda. It's coming out with a new game called Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It comes out in 2011. It looks really good. Um, the controls were really janky, so I don't know. They were they kind of digged on Apple a little bit, saying it's wireless interference or something. Um, but they were having problems with the controls. Hopefully, it's not. It's probably most likely won't be like that in the final version. But I don't know if I said, but it comes out in 2011. And then there's Mario Sports Mix, which is basically all the Mario sports games and ones that he hasn't done yet in one game. So it's like volleyball, basketball. I'm guessing soccer and stuff is in there too. That comes out in 2011 also. Then they announced Wii Party. So another first party game. And it's basically just a party game. They said it has 13 different party game modes. And I mean, it's basically nothing more. It was just different little mini games for multiple people to play at parties and stuff. Um, then they announced Just Dance 2, which I don't think anyone cares about. Um, then they went down to Golden Sun Dark Dawn, which looked really bad. Like they announced it, they were talked about it last year, but the graphics look horrible on it. Now it is for the DS, but it looked like something I can play back on the Game Boy, like the first one, or at least Game Boy Color. But I don't know, it just looked awful. Now the gameplay and stuff might be good, but then they announced that they're remaking, or not remaking, but making a new GoldenEye. Now that's big for anyone who like has been playing games for a while. It's been 13 years since the other one. I think that's what they said. I didn't go in and calculate time myself, but I have some awesome memories with GoldenEye. Now, I'm not too excited about this though, because I mean, here's some of the features, and it has 16 game modes, four-player split screen. It has eight Bond characters from the Bond movies, and it's Wii exclusive, and it ships this holiday. Now, the reason I'm not excited is because I think this looks horrible. The graphics are horrible, but I think this would like kind of douse the fire or whatever. I don't know. About the previous GoldenEye. It might ruin some of the memories. I'm probably not, but I don't know. I do not think this game is gonna be that good. But I could be proven wrong. Next was Disney Epic Mickey, which it looked kind of interesting. It's basically Mickey Mouse. You play as Mickey Mouse, and then you have this special thing where it's like paint, and and thinner. You can like throw the thinner out, and it would like dissolve some of the world, and it would like go away. But it's not. You can't do anything you want to. Like after some was dissolved, there was like a template underneath that couldn't be touched, and then you could throw paint back on to revive the world or bring new stuff to it. And then there's basically like quest hubs, like um in the regular thing, and then you jump into like little movie screens type like projection things, and it takes you back to previous, like not previous, but like settings of earlier Mickey's throughout the stages of his life, I guess. Um, like they hopped into one which took him back to Steamboat Willie, which was the first time Mickey Mouse was introduced. Then let's see, I'm looking at my notes. That's why I'm looking down. Then there was Kirby Epic Yarn, which looked really kind of weird. Everything was like made of yarn and stuff, and outlined. And I mean, I can't really say much. It looked interesting. I can't say much until I've played it or until other people have played it. That's due for a fall release. Then they announced Dragon Quest IX for the DS. That's already been out in Japan. It's 26 days away from the 15th. I didn't think about calculating that up, but um, so count 26 days from here. And then onto the Nintendo DS, DS 3DS. I meant. Now this is gonna have the top screen is 3.5-inch widescreen display. Now the whole thing basically looks like a regular DS. Didn't really expect a different form factor, but and then there's also a 3D depth slider, I think they called it, on the side where you can choose from like go like really 3D to like regular 2D and all in between. So it has better graphics capabilities, and it really does. I'll talk about it in a second. Let's see. There's a analog stick on it now on the left hand side. Well, analog controls. It's not like a super sticking out stick. I guess it's kind of like the PSP one. There's a motion and gyro sensor in it as well. And then they announced not Project. That's Mirror's Edge. Kid Icarus, Uprising. Now, I'm too young to play this game, but it came out for the NES like 20. Someone tweeted said 24 years ago. So I don't know if that's accurate, but seems like it might be. And then it's for the 3DS, and it looked amazing for a 3DS. Now, they didn't show any of the 3D capabilities because they couldn't get that across to the audience or to the people viewing on the internet or on TV. But let's see, it had good graphics, like basically as good as a Wii. It just had a little bit less anti-aliasing, and you could see like the jagged edges on some of the stuff. But it was really good for that. Then there was Nintendogs plus cats, which no one really cares about. Let's see. And then back to the 3DS stuff, they like went in between, I guess. And there's 2 camera lenses on the back of the 3DS when you take pictures now, you can take 3D pictures and view them on the 3DS. So that's pretty cool. And then they announced that they have DreamWorks, and Warner Brothers and Disney partnered up with them to have 3D HD movies on the 3DS. Then some of the games that are be coming out for it are like Madden, Kingdom Hearts, Saints Row, Resident Evil, Batman, and FIFA was in there too. There was a lot of other ones. I just didn't have time to write them down. And let's see, back to the other thing. They also announced Metroid Other M. Well, didn't announce it. It's been announced. But it comes out August 31st, and they had a trailer for it. Then they announced, which I was excited about because I have a lot of memories with this. But they announced Donkey Kong Country. I think it was Donkey Kong Country Returned or something like that. You'll see it on the screen. And that's due for a holiday release. So that's something I'll definitely play. I don't have a Wii, so I'll have to get my cousin or something to get it. So that's basically it, and I'm really surprised that I fit all that into a 10-minute video. But Nintendo had an amazing conference. They announced a lot of stuff, and so far it's been the best. Now, Sony could beat it, but I don't know what they'll do to beat it. Just Nintendo's had the most content and the most like big stuff. I may have missed a few things, but that comes with trying to write everything down really fast. And so I'll catch y'all later, and check back later for Sony conference, and check my channel for other E3 coverage throughout this week. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace.